Day 109, cloud agents and sandbox persistence. So if you're building agents in the cloud, background agents, anything that's not running on your local machine, you're likely using containers, you might be using sandboxes, and you'll need a persistence strategy. And like the trade-off is simple here. So trying to balance costs with latency, because most providers that you'll use, whether it's modal, E2B, which is currently my personal favorite, Daytona, they are going to charge for that active compute time, the time that the sandbox is running. And so keeping sandboxes running, many of them all the time, can get really expensive really fast. On the other side, if you want your agents to feel like coworkers, continuity really matters. So I've been refining this, especially for PailFlow, within E2B sandboxes. And this is like the pattern that I've settled on. So I've got my chat gateway, and then that goes to the agent harness. And what I have is I'm kind of using Supabase, which is my backend, to kind of just like manage what's going on, what sandboxes are active, and the state of those sandboxes. And then for those sandboxes, I have a couple of different statuses that those can be in. And this is really common. This is specific to E2B, but it's a pretty common pattern for any sandbox product you're using. So sandbox could be actively running. I've set a timeout of 10 minutes. And so if there's nothing going on, it'll wind itself down. Pause and snapshot are very like point in time sand states for me. So what I'm doing is I've set it to auto pause. Once it auto pauses, I take a snapshot and then I kill the sandbox. The snapshot is really cool, especially in E2B, because with that, you can then create a new sandbox and I'll have all the same state, status, all of that. And you won't have to worry about keeping it persisted, but you don't also have to manage, like, these are all the artifacts and things about the sandbox. So that's kind of a way to manage compute. And then if there is no prior sandbox to reference, it's a completely fresh thread, then we're just gonna start it from scratch. So that's something that I found that's worked pretty well. And yeah, I'm excited to keep on keeping on with it. Would be curious if anybody has any particular cost saving latency balancing hacks for sandboxes. Let me know. Drop a comment.